You lose the world. The rain doesn't arrive. It attacks. 1 second you're pushing through Suzuka at speed. The next, the track disappears. Water explodes off the cars ahead, turning everything into a moving wall of gray. No edges. No reference points. Just motion and instinct. You keep your foot in it, because lifting too much is just as dangerous as not lifting at all. And then, yellow flags. Somewhere ahead, something has already gone wrong. You don't see it. You feel it. And that's worse, because now you're driving into a problem you can't even locate. Control was never real. Your engineer cuts in. Stay above delta. Double yellow. Delta. A number. A target time you're supposed to stay above to prove you've slowed down. In theory, it keeps everyone safe. In reality, everyone is reacting differently. Some drivers slam the brakes. Others barely lift. You're stuck in between, trying to guess what safe actually looks like at 200 kilometers per hour in zero visibility. You're not racing anymore. You're predicting behavior. And getting it wrong even once won't give you a second chance. The tractor. The spray thickens. Your visor is full of water. The track surface is invisible. You're placing the car based on memory, not sight. The scream of your engine is the only thing you hear, a constant, violent roar filling your helmet. And then, through the gray mist, something breaks the pattern. Yellow, solid, too still. It shouldn't be there. Your brain doesn't process it immediately, because it doesn't make sense. But your instincts do. And suddenly, you're not thinking about racing anymore. You're thinking about impact. The number that means nothing. Your engineer is still talking. Delta, delta stay positive. But now that word feels empty. Delta doesn't account for what you just saw. It doesn't account for blind corners filled with spray. It doesn't account for the fact that drivers ahead might be slowing harder or not at all. The system assumes control. But the track doesn't care about the system. Because right now, you're relying on numbers in a situation that can't be measured. The forced reset. The red flag comes out. Finally, everything stops. You crawl back to the pits, hands still tight on the wheel, heart not slowing down as fast as the car did. No one says it out loud. But everyone felt it. Something wasn't right. Radios are filled with clipped frustration. Questions with no answers. You look around. Drivers shaking their heads. Engineers avoiding eye contact. You're safe now. Technically. But safety doesn't feel real anymore. Not after that. The absurd reality. The race restarts. Shortened. Controlled. Or at least, that's what it's supposed to be. You go back out, but something's changed. Every corner feels uncertain. Every instruction from race control feels questionable. You're still driving at the limit. But now you're second-guessing the system that's supposed to protect you. And then, it ends. Not a full race. Not a normal finish. But somehow, full points are awarded. No one understands it immediately. Not the teams. Not the drivers. Not even the people deciding it. And in the middle of all this confusion, Max Verstappen is being interviewed. He's just driven one of the strangest races of his career. And someone tells him he's world champion. He doesn't celebrate. He doesn't react. Because he thinks it's wrong. For a moment, even victory doesn't make sense. Trust collapses. You sit there replaying it. The spray. The confusion. The machine on track. The calls that didn't match reality. You realize something uncomfortable. You weren't just racing other drivers. You were trusting a system to protect you. And for a moment, that trust cracked. Now, every instruction feels different. Every decision from race control carries doubt. You're still driving at the limit. But mentally, you've pulled back. The world responds. It doesn't stay inside the cockpit. Drivers speak out. Voices sharper than usual. Carefully chosen words. But the message is clear. Unsafe. Unacceptable. We got lucky. Fans see it too. Replays spread everywhere. Slow motion clips. Angles you didn't even experience in real time. And suddenly, what you felt in that moment isn't personal anymore. It's global. Everyone saw how close it was. And no one's comfortable with it. Silence. You sit there, engine off. Helmet still on. Nothing. No roar. No radio. No chaos. Just the absence of it. Driving in Formula One isn't just about speed. It's about trust, systems, precision. It's about doing everything perfectly, while everything around you is unpredictable, and sometimes those systems fail. And when that happens, you're on your own.